Doctor, are you spending time in the sun this summer? Well, do you know how to protect yourself? It is such an important topic, and Dr. Vera Soong is a dermatologist at Princeton Baptist Medical Center, and she joins us here to answer your questions at 741-7474. Dr. Soong, good to see you.
Thank you for having me this morning.
Thanks for coming in. We're going to go ahead and get right to our first caller because I believe he has a topic he wants to talk about that you wanted to address on the outset. Hewitt is in Birmingham. Hey, Hewitt.
Hey, guys. How are you doing today?
Good. What's your question?
My question is, sunscreens to me are so confusing with, the SPF 15s all the way up to SPF 60. And I wanted to know, how do I pick the best sunscreen for me and the difference? And by the way, Mickey is the best on your channel.
Well, thank you very much. He just heard you say that. All right. All right. Well, what's the answer to that?
Well, that's an excellent question. It is very confusing. There are actually sunscreens anywhere from SPF 2 to 100 now. And basically, there are two types of sunscreens, physical and chemical. The physical have zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. They're the old white nose on the lifeguard.
Yeah.
Those are all excellent sunscreens. They're much more cosmetically elegant now, not as thick. The other type of sunscreen you should look for are ones that contain both UVA and UVB protection.
So some of them won't?
Some of them don't. You look for broad spectrum UVA and UVB on the bottle.
Okay.
You should use a 30 on a daily basis. Anything above a 50 is probably overkill, and you should be combining that with protective clothing and staying out of the midday sun.
So if you get to 50, I mean, what is it just not, can it not protect any more than that? Is that what it is?
Well,
or?
it's just that you're not going to be out in the sun long enough to really take advantage of that. And
even if you're out on a boat all day or something?
Well, personally, if I'm on a boat all day, I wear a 70. That's my personal choice. And I put it on 30 minutes before I go out, and I reapply every 2 hours.
Okay.
But on a day-to-day basis, the American Academy of Dermatology recommends a 30, and the FDA says above a 50, you're not getting much more benefit.
Okay.
But I personally do a 70.
Okay. I hope that helps you out.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks, Hewitt. Patty's in Birmingham, too. Hey, Patty. Patty, you there? Hey, Patty, I think we have you now.
Okay, hello. I just wanted Dr. Soong to stress the importance of people with different ethnic backgrounds to wear sunscreen, not just Caucasian individuals.
That's a good point.
That is very, very important. Thank you for that question. I see patients of all skin types, from very pale to very dark, and it is important for everyone to wear sunscreen. And contrary to many popular beliefs, all races are subject to skin cancer. So thank you for that comment.
So anyone spending some time out in the sun
should wear sunscreen, on a daily basis, and 30 is a good number to choose.
Okay, you keep saying on a daily basis. You mean we should apply it even if we're not spending time at the pool or on a boat or something?
Yes, sun exposure is cumulative over your whole life, just like the miles on a car. You get a lot of incidental sun exposure just doing your daily life, driving around. And we recommend daily sunscreen. I personally wear a 30 every day.
On your face, or what are you talking about?
All exposed skin.
Really? So if you're walking around all day and you know you're going to have sleeves, sleeveless shirt, put it on your arms?
Every day.
Okay. All right, that's a good point. All right, do we have another caller? Okay, 741-7474 is the number to call. What is the most common problem you see that is caused by sun damage? Obviously the skin cancers? Yes,
the excessive sun exposure over time causes skin cancer, basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and melanoma. Melanoma kills one person every 62 minutes.
That is amazing.
And it is one of the biggest killers. If you're diagnosed early, you can survive. If it metastasizes, there really aren't good treatments now, although new treatments are being developed. And
because not every spot that you find is going to be a cancer, but have it checked.
Yes, if you have a suspicious lesion, one that's bleeding, will not heal, a mole that is changing in color, size, beginning to bleed, it should be checked by a skin doctor.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry? Green is on the line now? Hey, Green, how are you? Hello? Green, are you there?
Yes.
What's your question? We can hardly hear you.
Yes, I want to know, how much sunscreen do you put on for amusement park?
How much sunscreen for an amusement park?
Like if you're spending the day at the amusement park.
Yes.
That's a very good question, because most people don't put off enough sunscreen. A general rule of thumb is you should put enough to fill a shot glass. Everybody knows what a shot glass is. And you should apply it 30 minutes before you go out, and so you can bind. You don't wait till you get out there and you start sweating and then put it on. And then you should reapply every hour and a half to 2 hours. I say every hour and a half because then you'll get it on by 2 hours.
Right.
And because no matter what it says, waterproof, you know, you still need to reapply.
So before you get dressed, if you're headed out somewhere, you go ahead and apply the sunscreen.
Well, being a dermatologist, I put a thick layer of cream on, and I wait a few minutes, and then I spray it on 30 minutes before I go out, and then I reapply. The spray is easy for kids and you know, instead of you get it on your children quickly, I apply the spray.
You know, it's right. I bet most people don't think about it when they're just heading out for the day to an amusement park or whatever.
Right,
so.
It's very important. Put it on before you get there.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Great question.
All right. Dr. Soong, great questions, great answers today. Thanks for coming in. She's making me think a whole lot more about sunscreen today. All right.